Hi all. Today we are going to learn about Wheatstone Bridge. Mr. Wheatstone designed this bridge. This bridge is how many resistors are there? It's a combination of four resistors. Four resistors. And let me ask you, what is the use of this Wheatstone bridge? It is used to find the unknown resistor value in the combination of these four resistors. Out of these four resistors, we may not be knowing value of one resistor. Then we can find that resistor. Here, in this diagram, it is the R. R is the unknown resistor. R is the unknown resistor. Unknown resistor. Unknown resistor. So, what is the use of this Wheatstone bridge? Used to find the value of unknown resistor. Unknown resistor. If you see this diagram, it is like it's like a bridge rectifier. Okay, similar way, we can say not bridge rectifier. Instead of in diode places, we are having resistors. Now, from this center point, we have one galvanometer. When the bridge is there, something called balancing of bridge. Balanced bridge. Balanced bridge. When this bridge gets balanced, current through that is I through G, that is a galvanometer, equals 0. Then we can say the bridge is balanced. Then we using the Wheatstone formula, we can easily calculate the value of the unknown resistor. Now let's see how to get the equation for this Wheatstone bridge. See the same diagram, I will draw it in a simple way so that without much difficulty we can draw the diagram. So this is P, Q, R and S. Where is the potential is applied? Here, junction of P and R. This is the A point also, same, A point. So here we are applying the potential E. This is the positive and the other side is the negative. Right, it is coming here. Now, where is the galvanometer connected? Galvanometer connected here. Here is the galvanometer connection. Now, I told you when the bridge is balanced, current through galvanometer equal to 0. This I here equal to 0. How it is possible how the current can become 0? If this potential, I will take it as VB. VB and VD are at same potential, then there is no current flow through the bridge. Then only the bridge is balanced. So what happens? The I1 current goes like this. Here it is mentioned as I3, but both currents are same. And here what about here? Here I2 current is flowing. Same, here we are mentioning it as I4, but currents are same only. Same current is flowing here. Okay, now what is the voltage across? Voltage across for the bridge to become balanced, voltage across this P that is P into I1 should be equal to RI2. Similarly, Q, voltage across Q, that is Q multiplied by I3 must be equal to S multiplied by I4. Now, if we equate this, we will get an equation P upon Q equals R upon S. From this equation, P upon Q equal to R upon S, we will get one equation. This is the Weiston's formula. From using this equation, you can find the value of unknown resistors. Quick one more reminder. What is it? This P comma Q are fixed value resistors. Fixed. R is the unknown resistor. Unknown. And S is a variable resistor. By adjusting this only, we are going to balance the bridge. Okay, and it is how we are calculating. We are to find the unknown resistance. What we are using? Actually, we are using the Kirchhoff law. Incoming current equal to outgoing current. The same principle we are using here. Kirchhoff's law we are making use to find the unknown resistance. Now, we may not remember all this stuff. We know that this is what you should know for your application. You should know this diagram. Just you need not to know what is PQ, RS and all, you need not to remember. You should know how to draw this 4 resistors, how to draw galvanometer, where to draw the galvanometer and where to connect the voltage source. After that, now how do you write this Weiston's equation quickly? See here you can see one guy is standing here. You have to relate this guy to this diagram. Which is his right hand? This is his right hand. So right hand. This is right hand. This is left. Right. Now, how do you write? You have to write the equation in such a way like this. A right hand divided by left hand equals a right leg divided by left leg. So if you compare this is his right hand. This is the right hand. This is the left hand. Right. We are comparing with the same image, this picture. Similarly, the right leg and left leg. Now, what is the right hand value? Right hand, what is there? P is there. Upon, what is there in the left hand? Q is there. Equals, what is there in the right leg? R. What is there in the left leg? It is S. So, just keep this guy on top of this, like this. Then you will get the solution equation easily. So we do not remember. See, keep this guy like this. That's how you have to picturize. Okay, so this is what the Wheatstone bridge, and there is what is the application. This is used. Okay, this is it's not just a theory. This is used in applications also. In your practical lab, you might have seen some equipment called post office box. Post office box. It is used to find unknown resistance. Similarly, the one more it is used for impedance measurement also. Impedance. It is used as impedance bridge. Is used as impedance bridge. I hope you understood. You need not remember anything. When the bridge is balanced, there is no current flow through the galvanometer. Then at that point, when there is no current flowing through the galvanometer, bridge is balanced, we can easily calculate the value of unknown resistance. So thanks for watching. If you don't know what is Kirchhoff law, please watch my Kirchhoff law video. Thanks for watching. Please share with your friends.